Coming to you from the studios at the Illinois Rock and Roll Museum on Route 66, it's the Rock and Roll Chicago podcast.
Rock and roll Chicago, rock and roll Chicago, my hometown. Well, I was born in the city, gonna rock the city, Chicago.
Hey everybody, it's Ray the Roadie.
And this is Hollywood. Mike.
Oh, you got the echo on.
My echo on. Let's check that out.
Oh, I didn't know we had that in there.
I had to say Mike, because somebody has to be here more than Marco.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, his name's been mentioned on this podcast like 3-4 times now, probably 5 or 6, because he's got friends that have been on the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Friends in low places.
Yeah, that's right. So you figured I was going to do that.
Oh, I thought we had a setting on the board here for the echo. That would be cool.
That would be cool if we did that. Cool. But I guarantee we'd set it, and then the people that come in here when we're not here would mess it up.
Yeah, they would.
They didn't mess that one up, though.
That's right.
Marco, how you doing, man?
Dude, I'm good, man.
Good to see you again.
It was great to see you. It's great to be back in this room.
Yeah. You guys got to share.
You may not have headphones. You may not have headphones.
I do have to recall that. Yeah, I'm doing great. It's great to be back in this room with y'all. So.
Yeah. Okay. And you're playing bass in this band.
Yes. Primarily guitar player, and most of the other projects bass in this project.
Bass is a guitar.
Yeah, it is. It is for sure. So first of all, we should probably tell everybody the name of the band. It is
Shades of Grey.
Shades of Grey.
Okay. S.O.G. S.O.G.
Okay. Let me tell you what. You guys should start using Shades of Grey more, because when I started looking for you guys, looking for S.O.G, there is an S.O.G in every damn state in the country.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? And you guys aren't even the only S.O.G in the Chicagoland area.
Yeah. That's something we've recently talked about, is the accessibility to us on the internet.
Yeah. So there is a I actually did put the connection together, because there's a knife company called S.O.G. Right.
Wow.
And I collect knives, so I know.
Sounds pretty sharp.
Yeah, it is pretty sharp. Mm-hmm. And they make military style knives. And I was like, what is with this S.O.G, right? So when I searched for you guys, the first thing that came up was S.O.G was actually a special forces military unit in the Vietnam War. Right. Yep. And so that's kind of the connection with these knives that they make, because it's military style knives. Wow. And one of the bands in the Chicagoland area, I think it's a bunch of veterans. They're older guys, probably from the Vietnam War era, maybe served in Vietnam, and they play a bunch of baby boomer rock and stuff like that, the stuff that you'd expect from that era. So I'm thinking, there's more to this, right? I went down this rabbit hole. So there literally is that military unit, just like there's the military, there's the Marine Corps band and the whole, there's an S.O.G band for the military. So,
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean, I spent like 45 minutes going down a rabbit hole, and then finally I found you guys performing at the Roxy in Lockport. And I was like, it's got to be these guys. Yeah. No kidding. All right. So tell us who your friends are.
Well, real quick on that, do you want to give them the real reason why it's Shades of Grey?
Yeah.
You're Billy Joel fans.
So, I mean, the whole purpose of the group is peace, love, and unity.
Right.
We're like a universal group. So we're kind of like all over the place. Like we make healing music.
Okay.
In those 3 different ways: peace, love, and unity.
Mm-hmm.
Shades of Grey, like we're a multicultural group.
Okay.
So everybody's from different ethnicities. So we all come together and just deliver whatever messages we want to get across to everyone. So that's, I mean.
How many people are in the band? I know there's more than just the 3 of you.
There's 4.
There's 4?
4.
I thought I saw some pictures with a lot of people.
Our drummer couldn't make it tonight, unfortunately, but we're here to represent him. So
you don't want to put a mic in front of a drummer anyway. So
yeah, you never do that. Never put a mic in front of a drummer.
No, they should only ever have 7 microphones. None of them
should be directed toward their face. Yeah. No, Shades of Grey. The other thing that went through my mind is I recently saw the Billy Joel biography that's on HBO, and that's a song on his last album, Shades of Grey. So I was like, okay, please, is this going to be one of those Billy Joel tribute bands? And so I've been looking for you guys, and I finally found you. And hey, it's awesome. I'm glad you guys are here.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Just again, accessibility on the internet. We want it to be easy for people to find us. So it's hard.
Yeah.
But
and then
we'll figure it out,
Yeah. And then it's like, as far as the trademark part, like we don't know who actually owns S.O.G.
Yeah.
But still,
I think the U.S. military would win that battle.
Yeah, probably.
even if there isn't. I mean, yeah, no pun intended that the U.S. military is going to win.
No.
Yeah, no pun intended. Yeah. So how'd the whole thing come about? Was there a concept? Who put everything together?
So going way back, 2018, we were kind of like, everybody were doing their own thing. Like, so I was like a solo artist. He had his thing going. Marco had his thing going. Everybody was just their own artist. And me and David, we linked back up because we were co-workers. So we was like, hey, he's like, let's put a band together. Let's do something different. Let's make some music and try to put out a project. So it was initially to put out one project. So from there, we just linked up. We started rehearsing, and I had like one song that I brought to the concept, and he accepted it, and we just started building from there. Okay. And then after that, that's when we got Marco. He got Marco to come in, and from then, like, it was just like a timeline of us just creating like different types of sounds and concepts. And like, once again, everybody does different things. Like, we're a jack of all trades. So I produce, he produced. And when it came to us like creating like specific songs, like, David would play the bass and Marco would record. He has his own studio. They would create the concept, whatever track it is, and then they would present it to me, and then I would add my little touches to it as well. And then after that, we'll just create, just be one great masterpiece.
Right.
Yeah. And from there, just been that same pattern.
Okay.
As the years just came, and then here we are.
So what was the concept? The concept,
we're all from different backgrounds, different ethnicities. So it's like, hey, we have rock, we have R&B, we have all the other genres. So we just kind of, we're fusing it all together. Like, I know we're kind of like the R&B-ish kind of zone, a little hip hop, but we're not in the box.
Okay.
So the concept is to spread, once again, peace, love, and unity. And the music is funny. The music that we've written over the times actually made sense for that time. Specifically around like COVID.
Sure.
One of the songs that we have is called World Peace.
I was hoping you'd go into that one right there.
Yeah. So that one was like COVID. Everybody remembers COVID. People want to forget it. But the lyrics actually, like, it was relating to what was actually going on.
Okay.
As far as the president, the world shutting down, and just like traumas from all different backgrounds and cultures and stuff like that. And we actually did a little video slide too. That's on our Facebook page as well, and Instagram page. And it's so funny, like, we actually made that song before COVID, now that I think about it. And then once COVID hit, the things that were happening was relating to what was in the song.
Right.
So that made us also think, it was meant to be.
Yeah, it was cool because, like I said, I joined the band after, it was just them two originally. And then I joined the band and started tracking some stuff for them, studio-wise. And they came to me with World Peace just a few months before COVID actually happened and all that. Then he ended up putting together this slideshow video and everything, which was really cool. So it just kind of happened to just, right place, right time kind of thing. And then it blossomed from there. I was like, let's keep doing it, And then they had so many more songs. And it's funny because sometimes he'll have an idea, or sometimes he'll have an idea, which are only ever, 5 to 8 seconds long. They're clips, like little clips.
Sure,
and then, but we can all just kind of see the vision and go, wow, okay, yeah, I see where this is going,
Yeah.
So sometimes they're made like electronically, sometimes they're actual band members performing parts. And then we loop them and contort them, just create them in some sort of way. And then we'll relearn it and be like, all right, cool. This is the material now. So
is this all taking place in one room all together? Or are you guys all at home working in your own studios, sitting at your own computers?
It's a bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like either, I'll write something, then get it together, give it to him, and then we'll put it together, send it to Xavier. And then, that's one way of doing it. Or we'll all get together to where we had practiced not too long ago. And then we wind up playing a whole song together and just getting everything all right, this is how it's structured. We'll have this part here, chorus, bridge, verse, so on and so forth. And it's both.
Right.
Real quick, because I know you'll nerd out on this, but like, the RC loopers, the guitar pedals and stuff. And I've never ever seen anybody use this function, but they have like the RC 2 and 3, which can actually store loops and stuff that you've created.
Right.
This dude's got one, and he'll just create loops and stuff.
I knew you were going to.
And then he'll be like, hey, I've got like 8 of these things on my pedal. I'm like, what? All right, yeah, sure, whatever. So we'll just literally plug it in and just, give it put the files on my computer.
Yeah.
And then he'll be like, you just, make something out of it.
Here,
I'm
play
like,
this. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah.
Exactly. And then I'll, it's just these chords, but they're cool ideas. I'm like, okay, cool. And one of our songs, we can swear on this podcast.
Yeah. Fuck it.
One of our favorite
Yeah, we can swear.
I forgot. We asked that same question.
So much for the peace and love and healing, you fuckers.
But we have this song called Cool Shit, and that was exactly that. He had this little loop on the pedal, and I was like, I can get with that. And then I just started like tapping out drums electronically in Pro Tools and stuff, and then it became this big thing. And now, I swear to God, we probably play that song like 15 times every rehearsal because it's just so.
It's our anthem.
I slid down every block on the weekend. Rehearsed around the clock with no sleeping. Work ethic, swimming laps to the deep end. Nobody can oppose this nature, love and grind. Sit sipping on that liquid like it's potion. Got me in the zone, can't lose emotion. Blowing smoke around like it's a session. While I gotta keep it trending till they know what's up. It's that cool shit, that really, really cool shit. It's that cool shit, that really, really cool shit. It's that lit shit, that really, really lit shit. It's that lit, that really, really lit. It's that cool shit, that really, really cool shit. It's that cool shit.
Yeah, yes. And they were so inspired because they were just, the concept of a cool shit. I mean, we all take a hot shit, but a cool shit,
Yeah, no
like a
kidding.
mentholated turd, just
Yeah, well, right now it's cold enough out there for a cool turd.
oh man, we can. I think we've just experienced what they go through. I mean, the tangent that I just went off on with cool shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, I totally get that.
The concept, like the actual artwork. Yeah. Who did the artwork, Dave?
Oh, God. I mean, I didn't do that. I have a friend of mine named Dan who does computer graphic design and everything like that. So he did the artwork. And so our idea off the artwork was like, we're very Chicago based and everything. So let's make the artwork like funny and like, something that people remember. So it's just like
Please tell me it's the turd from South Park.
No, it's not that. I think that's going to be a copyright lawsuit right there. I'm going to just be honest with
What's
you.
his name? Mr. Hinky? Is that his name? I don't know, something like that. Yeah.
I don't remember.
So there's artwork for the song Cool Shit.
Once you see it, you like
Not only for that, but also each song individually too. It has its own artwork and own message behind it.
Did you guys send some of this stuff to us?
No, I requested some stuff. I emailed you, Dave.
Yeah, I
emailed
sent you
Yeah.
a couple
Did
of emails.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
Because now I have to see it because I have a feeling that you have to hear the music and stare at the artwork at the same time together. The two like create the entire story.
that's a good way of putting it.
Wow, interesting. So is a lot of the stuff that you guys create, is it electronic? Is it actual playing of instruments?
A mixture,
Yeah.
right?
Because I heard a lot. I mean, I listened to some of your songs and I heard a lot of electronic stuff going on and some dubstep beats and everything in there.
So there's a lot of stuff that might be produced electronically and like might be released as like there's like a lot of hip hop or like R&B type beats more so than like or more so than like a live drum kit,
Right.
But when we play live, we just replicate all that stuff as close to possible, with a live drummer, So when there's those hip hop beats, we have a great drummer. Anthony's amazing, and his hi-hat work is incredible. So he's really able to get those trills and stuff like that. So when it comes to programming stuff like that, it doesn't seem like so much a problem because we know we can replicate it live.
Right.
We're also not afraid to play with the backing track every now and then too.
Sure.
Have you ever considered a glockenspiel?
You know what? This guy right here is the guy, I don't know if you've ever actually used a Glock. Technically,
Glockenspiel, not a
Glockenspiel.
Glock.
Not a Glock.
Not a Glock.
Yeah.
so I just did a drive by earlier.
So again, so much for the peace and love and healing.
I got 3
Gun
bullets
rage.
for you. Peace, love, and healing. No, but like he was saying earlier, it might start off as an idea, electronic live band, something, and then we kind of put it together. We'll develop the sections, and then we'll be able to perform it together at rehearsal. And then very understandingly so, the drummer might, okay, yeah, I understand this is going to be programmed or I'm actually going to be playing it, whatever the case is. Once we get the grounds for that track, he takes it home and he just decorates it like a Christmas tree. He's like, I'll put some bells here. Think about the scene in Bruce Almighty when he's decorating the sky. That's what I
That's
think
a
about.
really good way to put it.
And is that not?
That's such a good way.
And it just makes the song hit so much harder because everybody has their ingredients that they add to it, and it makes it even more powerful. And people really resonate with it.
Okay. All right. God, I wish we could hear some of it right now.
Yeah.
We got to get some stuff sent over to us.
I was going to say I sent it earlier.
Yeah, well,
Did you?
There's no way we can put it on now. We'll have it on.
I know, but I want to hear it now. I want my cake
I know.
and I want to eat it
I
too.
know you're spoiled little
So I'm going to have to
bitch.
wait till
I
the
can
whole
hold
thing
my
comes out.
phone up with the unreleased track up to the.
Yeah. Yeah. No. That's okay. We'll get the stuff from you guys. We'll
get
put it into the podcast because I want to hear some of this stuff in its entirety.
Yeah.
I'm getting this image like, okay, that it can kind of be trippy, because we got artwork we have to stare at and listen to it. He's
a great guitar player and he really knows how to kind of play.
And that's how he ended up as the bass player, because that's how it always happens. You got two guitar players. One has to play bass. Marco.
We've been playing together for years, and so when this came about, man, it was, I don't know. It's just, I like playing bass. Like, there's a freedom to it as a guitar player. You're just like, oh, they have.
Yeah, two less strings.
Yeah. I mean, I tell this joke all the time. You know why bass guitars have 4 strings, right? So you can have 2 extra.
Yeah.
No, but I get that though. It's, as a guitar player, I like to go to an open jam or something and just spend the evening playing bass, just doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a different freedom. And I played guitar on lots of different things. So It's a nice change up. It's fun too.
Yeah. Hey, did you ever go out and go to the jam and hang out with Smiley Tillman?
The new one, right? I have not yet.
Okay.
To be honest, I felt really bad about it because I have to go out and I have to meet his son too. He keeps bugging me.
Yeah. Where's the new place now?
It's Fatty's. It's actually Wednesday nights.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
At Fatty's.
If
anybody from Fatty's is listening to this podcast, we are looking for sponsorships.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for real, Smiley's awesome. Both Mike and myself have played with them.
Yeah.
Fantastic group. I know they play at House of Blues all the time.
Yeah.
I always want to go down there and see them. It's just I'm busy myself because I'm recording bands, playing in different bands. So I'm always rehearsing and doing something. I feel bad I can't always make it out to some of these shows, but
I've seen some videos of his son. I haven't met his son. I haven't seen him play live. He's a little more modern in what he does. But Smiley is literally like he's almost kind of like B.B. King.
Xavier, Dave, you guys want to go have a drink next door while these two
but I mean,
have a little bromance?
He tells stories about his songs and stuff, and then he plays this classic blues stuff and everything. I was at Gaelic Park. They asked me to host the jam over the summer time. They do an outdoor jam in the summer.
Nice.
And he showed up out of the blue. Here walks in Smiley Tillman. He didn't want to play or anything. He just wanted to hang out and listen. So
cool.
I did get to see him again, and I got to tell him. I told him I got to get out to see.
Man, I'm the same way. Because I know you have this on Wednesday night. There's everybody's got so much going on. Because I don't want him to feel like, hey, like if you're listening, Smiley, I don't want to abandon you, but I just, we're all busy. We're musicians. He knows.
Yeah.
To the choir.
If you ever do go, give me a call,
dude.
And
Yeah,
we'll see if we
absolutely.
can-
That would
we
be
can go.
awesome.
You guys should get Smiley to do something on. Play a little blues guitar on one of your songs.
We should. We really could. We really could.
Yeah.
This guy's great.
It reminds me. You ever see the movie Be Cool?
I'm not a movie guy.
Okay,
I haven't seen it.
It's this Cedric the Entertainer plays like this mob boss, right? And but he's also a music producer, so he's kind of like a Suge Knight character, right? And it's this comedy,
okay. Yeah.
and he's talking about putting a little blues guitar over some stuff, and it's a great scene. I'm totally picturing Smiley Tillman playing blues guitar.
Be Cool.
It's called Be Cool. Yeah,
Because I saw the trailer, I've heard of it, but I actually never saw the movie.
yeah. Oh, dude.
I'm not watching that movie. I'm already cool.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you what.
It's cool shit.
I'll tell you what. It is. It's cool.
Insert song playback right there.
Hold on, that was a dad joke.
I'm gonna laugh and pretend like I know what just happened.
Yeah. No, musicians should all see that because it is about the music business. It really is.
Yeah.
And I'm being serious. Cedric the Entertainer plays like a Suge Knight. He puts a comedic spin on a Suge Knight character, and Steven Tyler and Joe Perry from Aerosmith
cool.
are in it and the whole bit. Yeah, you should see it. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, yeah. I know, like I said, him and I, we've been playing together for almost 10 years now, a little over at this point. Yeah. And we both started in a band, and it was literally that was just basically like blues improv, and our first band, we didn't even write songs. We would just show up to gigs and we would just like look at each other and be like, something in B flat? Sure. And then we would just start playing. Drummer would kick in and be like, all right, you solo, man. And we would just go back and forth until we felt like ending it. Some jams would last, north of 25 minutes and stuff. We're just having a great time playing all these different breweries and different spots all over. And, this was cool because it was just like a little bit of a different avenue with still some of those same gimmicks in there. So it's a lot of fun.
That's interesting. It's like everything that we've experienced throughout our careers as musicians and artists led us to here. Yeah. So everything that we are good at and grown in and learned, we are applying that to this.
Right.
And other things that we do.
Right. So what else have you done before this project?
So I was a solo artist.
Okay.
Yeah. I still have projects that I put out as a solo artist, and I work with my mom as well. She's a solo artist, a legend. But yeah, so I've been I have a project out and things like that. So before we came together, I was doing my solo thing, and then I think I joined a band with him once upon a time. It's we all have our stories with Dave that, we all linked at once upon a time, and then time passed, and then it's full circle. We just came back in something bigger and better.
I feel like I've seen you before someplace, and I don't know exactly where.
I get that a lot.
Yeah. I mean, not on a post office wall.
I was thinking post office myself.
Yeah.
You could trust me with your mail anytime.
Okay, there you go. No, what have you done?
I've been in a band with Marco for many, many years. Of course, with Xavier.
So
for
do you guys
years.
have any other friends? I mean, you guys have always been.
Well, same thing. I've been a solo artist for a while. And just did just side gigs here and there, recorded with different people, different artists, and everything like that.
Yeah.
Back in, I will say this just because to where it's I knew you don't talk about it that much because it's for me it's it's one of those things to where it's you ask me, I'll tell you, but if you don't ask me, I won't even mention it. But I'll just say it to where back in 2021, I actually did get a Grammy nomination.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
For a reggae album. That one was for Jesse Royals. I played on the song High Tide Low. Jordan, a friend of mine that I used to work with, he has his own studio out in Jamaica called Natural High Studios.
Okay.
Shout out to Jordan. So they need a guitar player. He had some stuff that he wanted me to do to where it's hey, if there's any songs you want me to work on, blah, 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 let me know. And he was oh, there's a song I want you to do. I need some guitar work on it. I know you could do it. Why don't you come on, by and do it, whatever. I was oh, yeah, for sure. Awesome. And then I go do you have a mobile gig? You can always come by me, blah, blah, blah. He's yeah, I got my mobile gig. Come on by. So did my guitar work, got it done. And I haven't heard from him in a long time after that. And then he just messaged me out of blue, be hey, Dave, that song you worked on? The whole album's done and everything. It's, up for a Grammy nomination.
Wow.
Yeah. Back in 2021, best reggae album.
No kidding.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Who won that year?
I think Ziggy Marley did.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a good
Missed
honor.
it by that much.
Yeah, but
If I remember. Yeah. But that was something to where it was a huge achievement of mine to where
of course.
it's I'm going to say this because you know what, my students are going to listen to this later and everything. But you know what, I was that one kid too, to where it's you watch the Grammys and you're oh, it'd be awesome to get this and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And it actually happened. So I'm very, very thankful to work on the project. Very thankful to, meet Jordan and, just get everything going. So shout out to Jordan, shout out to Jesse Rose, and shout out to Natural High Studios. So
you didn't go to the Grammy ceremony, did you know?
I don't know if they went either because I didn't talk to him about that. But Jordan, he's so busy with the reggae scene going from Jamaica to UK, bringing the reggae scene to the UK. He's all over the place.
Right.
Hard
accepting the award for.
Yeah, right.
But I remember even getting it to where it's you order it, from the whole Grammy nomination site and everything like that, and then you'll get a
plaque, right?
Yeah, the plaque. Because I remember you had it in your studio for a while, and so I wound up ordering two of them. I keep one at work in my workspace. My students see it and everything, and then I keep one in my studio.
Right.
And so that way, people.
So they give you a plaque just to say you.
They give you the paper, but you put in a frame yourself.
Gotcha. You've been nominated for
Yeah. But There is a process, though.
Yeah.
You have to send the BMI number. I'm part of BMI and all that, but you have to send a BMI number, credentials, all that stuff. Make sure it's all good.
Right.
And then basically it's kind of like no news is good news. You don't hear from us, that's good. It's going to go through. You'll get it.
Right.
It took a while. I remember my fiance and I got home from work one day and I looked and I was like, oh my God, like babe, it came. And she's like, what? Oh my God. And she's like freaked out and everything. And it happened around my birthday. So we actually had a big celebration about that.
Oh, that's
too.
nice.
So it was like a double celebration.
Yeah. No,
nice.
that's pretty
Get
cool.
your Grammy nomination flyer for only
Yeah.
$59.99. But wait, get 2 for $69.99.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I was
Call
gonna
today.
mention that because like he got 2 of them initially and gave one to me. He's like, hey, you can hang it up in the studio. And I never physically got around to hanging it for like a year.
You
It was
left it on the
sitting
desk.
there. It was on the desk, but it was visible.
Yeah.
So
With
for
the,
about a year,
with the
I was
coffee ring on it.
Yeah.
No, he had respect for it. No.
He's like, what do I want this? He's just fucking showing off.
Yeah. but for a year, I was able.
I didn't want to be that guy.
Yeah, sure. This is real.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it was cool though. It was fun just for a year. People were like, what's that? I'm like, oh, I work with Grammy nominated people sometimes. No,
Yeah.
no big deal. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
fun. But like, no, I was just a buddy.
Well,
But it's cool. It's a cool accomplishment.
that's some
It's
cool
really
shit.
fun. Yeah.
It is very.
Ooh. See, this
nice,
is exactly how it is at
nice.
rehearsal. It had
Yeah,
it pops up
Yeah.
every 5 minutes.
He plays the riff for
Literally
it
how
right
you
off
do
the
it.
bat.
Yeah.
So it goes.
Yeah.
You know.
Man, interesting. Well, I guess.
Then you look a little bit closer in that certificate and it says Grammy.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I guess we don't need to talk to you guys anymore because we got a Grammy nominated on this thing right here.
Xavier, Marco, thank you for coming. Show yourselves out.
Yeah.
So, Dave, tell us.
Yeah. So what's 2026 going to look like for you guys? Are you going to spend more time writing, or are you going to be performing? What's the deal?
More gigs, of course, more writing, more creating, because we're getting great feedback from what we have created so far and performed. Because usually it's kind of hard to get originals across.
Of course
if
it
you
is.
are on demand for covers.
Especially in Chicago.
Yeah. So we found
Chicago's the worst.
right. So, but you didn't hear that from me. No.
No, it is. It is. We talk about it. We talk about it all the time. Chicago is the absolute worst. I travel the country for what I do, and I can go to any other city, and there's a place where you can see live original music all the time. But in Chicago, bar owners, they just want tribute bands. They're concerned about putting asses on the bar stools. And if you walk in and say, I'm an original band, they don't want you.
We're fortunate, because we completely agree. We've struggled with that, especially as a band who wants to express, the message that we want to get across and everything. We're fortunate enough to have found a couple people now, and we can't talk too much about it because not everything's completely confirmed, but it's very, very much like 90% likely that we'll have a very, very fulfilling summer. Definitely new music, because this is actually probably the most active the band has ever been, strictly just due to like kind of life lining up for everybody. You know what I mean? We're available. We're rehearsing every single week, whereas before it was very, kind of spontaneous and random. But it's been a lot of good stuff. I don't know if you want to take it over, talk about some of the news.
Oh no,
but for just 1 second, so what kind of places are you playing?
So we've played like a lot of like bars and smaller bars and whatnot, like you would typically find in Chicago.
Sure.
And most recently kind of found ourselves in, I don't want to say corporate because that's a little bit of a big boy word to use for what we're talking about, but like hotels and more so kind of things where we're not necessarily the main entertainment, but like kind of like filling some space, you know what I mean? While people are kind of mingling or doing their thing or whatever. And for us, it's a lot of fun because we have a lot of freedom, you know what I mean? They're not expecting us to kind of stick to any one sort of thing. We do a lot of different covers. We jam a lot. We play originals. So when we're kind of not necessarily always the main focus, and there's people paying we're on a stage, of course, but we can really have a lot of freedom. Just like, okay, cool. Let's play this song again, but let's try it a different way.
Yeah.
Let's do this in a different tempo. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Okay. Yeah. And I didn't mean to cut you off. That was an important point to make. Really,
Yeah, no,
to the whole,
totally.
Yeah.
Because like,
the whole
again,
thing.
like just like we were talking about Chicago, like we can go to Chicago and play for 30 minutes and make $12 and sure, that's fine. You know what I mean? But like, it's a lot of fun to make a significant amount of money and then be able to actually just have a freedom and a lengthy period of time to set up and play on a stage. It's not 25, 30, 40 minutes. We're playing for, an hour and a half, 3 hours now, which is really, really nice.
Well, and you guys have enough original music to do an hour and a half to 3 hours.
Most of the time they're asking for covers as well, and a gig that long, you know what I mean? But if we have originals, we probably have like an hour.
Yeah, and then like
Sure.
when we do play the originals, people react. Like I've noticed they listen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You know, because we make sure every song we create has an intention behind it, because that's the whole purpose of the band and the message, you know, and our goal. You know, every song has to be created with intention. And we may have some songs that's just for fun, you know, because everybody like to have fun, but like for the most part, we have to have intention behind the songs that we create.
Well, that's good. That's good. You put a little bit more into it if you have some type of an intention.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Rock and Roll Chicago Podcast.
Your Sunday nights just got a whole lot bluesier. Get ready for the Bus Stop Blues, a show that takes you deep into the soul of the blues with classic hits, road stories, and live jam sessions. Hosted by bluesman Kevin Purcell and me, the one and only Road Bill. The Bus Stop Blues is 2 hours of nonstop blues, banter, and badassery. Check out the Bus Stop Blues podcast at thebusstopblues.com, where you can listen on Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, or any other major podcast platform. Hop on board the Bus Stop Blues, where the blues never stops rolling.
So listening to some of the videos that I found of you guys online, how would you mix it up? You've got an entire night to play for on your own. No other bands, right? How would you mix it up? Like, what kind of covers are you throwing in there?
We do mainly a mix of R&B and all that, to where, I mean, the last show that we did, we wound up doing, was it Michael Jackson's Rock With You? We did Pretty Brown Eyes by Mint Condition.
Black Eyed Peas.
I feel like
Black Eyed Peas.
We kind of grab it from everything.
I don't want to interrupt him, but like I feel like that's so on par for what you expect from us. What I mean to say is like we will have those songs in there, and then we have like the like more trappy, hip hoppy sort of like bass driven songs and stuff like that. But then on top of that, there will be a point in our set where this guy's playing like Pure Imagination just beautifully by himself on guitar. You know what I'm saying? So like it's such a broad spectrum there. You know, like I don't know. You're headbanging at one point, and at the next point, you're just like, resting your head on someone's shoulder.
So you guys do a good job of creating some continuity. It's not like you're doing an original that might sound like, something from Billy Ocean, right? And then you turn around, let's play Metallica.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, you're not just, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a nice.
I'm showing my age by saying Billy Ocean. I am, but he's still one of
At
my
least you
favorite
didn't say
albums.
Billy the Kid.
Yeah, well, that would make me old.
Is that the rapper?
Who?
Billy the Kid? Wait.
No, Billy the Kid
I'm
is
talking about the Outlaw.
old Western outlaw.
Oh, never mind. No, wait.
He's
That's why
really old.
He is an outlaw. There was a rapper named Billy the Kid, actually.
Is there really?
I think from Washington, D.C. He had I remember.
Well, I'm
he had
sure there
one
is.
song on like some trap YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But I digress. We don't need to be giving anybody's.
Yeah. No, interesting. Okay. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah. So continue on. What's got to happen in 2026 for you guys to call it a successful year?
Just more aggressive, like we've always been talking about, right? More shows, work harder, more originals, because that's the ultimate goal.
Right.
I mean, everybody loves covers, but the whole goal is to get them to hear our sound, and we've done a great job so far as giving them what they want to hear and what we want them to hear.
Right.
And then what we want them to hear turns out to be what some of them want to hear.
Okay.
So
So are you releasing them just a song at a time?
we were doing single after single, but this time, right, we were talking about doing more of a project, a body of work.
Okay.
An album.
I think another more important thing to point out this time around is before, like, it was just the two of them, and I was kind of just an engineer. I wasn't necessarily in the band. So for everything that's been released, basically up until this point, it's been like hired drummers or hired bass players. Even though I've been playing bass in the band, I've never actually appeared on a track as a bass player.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
I've programmed and I've done a bunch of like the, production work and stuff like that. But this will be the first time that this iteration of the band, like the four of us, will actually be heard together.
Gotcha.
So that's what's cool. And I think that's what's driving us to kind of do more of a project style thing as opposed to a couple different singles over the year.
Like piecemealing it together.
Yeah.
Everything.
As well as just like I mentioned before, the fact that it's more consistent.
S.O.G. S.O.G. I've been thinking lately, would it be nice to be famous? Maybe I should quit the 9 to 5 and try to make it. Treat the year like it's my last, straight motivation. Shoot for the stars, no astronaut, don't need a spaceship. Fucking they say that hate to lack an aspiration. Gotta be devoted to this journey and show that I earned it. No looking back on the sleepless nights and that. No doubt I got it, it's mine, I'm claiming the victory. The clouds are gray, I pray it strays away. Let me meditate to change the game. Tell them I'm here. Tell them I'm here. I said the clouds are gray, I pray it strays away. Let me meditate to change the game. Tell them I'm here. Tell them I'm here. It's time to
So how much stuff you got that you haven't recorded yet?
Oh my God.
You got enough for an album?
Oh yeah,
We got a lot.
dope.
It depends on what's on his looper pedal.
That's right.
That's true.
We have a dope concept that I won't speak too much on, but it's gonna make so much sense.
Yeah.
It's gonna make so much sense.
When do you anticipate releasing this?
What do you guys think?
We know for sure we have singles. We know for sure there's singles in the springtime, when everything kind of gets kicking back up. As far as the actual, how much time it's going to take to record all the stuff we have in mind, we don't know. And you know how it is 2026, like, is it going to be worth it to release a full length record? Is it going to be worth it to release it in smaller bits and pieces? So I don't know. We're just going to probably do what feels right because we're very much just kind of in a feel it out as we go stage.
So where can people find the stuff that's already out there?
Every platform: Spotify, iTunes. YouTube.
Okay, I was looking for you on Spotify.
But
I tried Shades of Grey.
Oh, you did?
I tried
Okay.
S.O.G. I found all kinds of stuff but you guys.
I think it's S.O.G.
Yeah, well, I tried S.O.G.
About the dot at the end of the G.
I'm telling you, there's a
Might be a dot at the end. I didn't
there's
put a dot.
lot of SOG that pops up. When if you,
Yeah.
I even tried SOG band Chicago, and several came up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and none of them were you. So yeah, we're trying to help you. We're just trying to help
That's
you.
a sign. That
What-
means that's a sign.
What I did was I put in S.O.G Spotify, and it pulled up on the website to where there's a bunch of SOGs, but then our picture shows up in the mix of everything. So it's kind of like it's not a fully trademarked name yet.
Yeah.
It's just, it's like a group,
I think importantly though too is like, because even me, if I'm trying to tell somebody about a song, I can't just go to Spotify and type in S.O.G. I have to type in S.O.G in all caps, not lowercase. It has to be proper, and then I also have to do the proper space and then do cool shit, or I have to do world peace or a specific song before I even find it in the mix. That's something we're trying to figure out is how we can manipulate that.
Yeah, I was looking for Clouds Are Gray.
Yeah,
I couldn't find it.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's a struggle. The trick is just get famous, insanely famous.
Right.
We don't have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
It'll just be in the algorithm and just automatically pop up.
Yeah, but I even put Clouds Are Gray as a
Yeah.
search, and that didn't come up.
See, that's what I'm saying, because that's usually like I'm usually searching for that song, or so I have to search. I don't know why, but World Peace tends to be the one that always brings it up.
Always.
YouTube specifically, it's like
Easy.
easy, but. Again, I don't know. I digress. I'm sorry for anybody out there who's trying to search us.
we do exist.
Yeah, we
do.
really do. We have to get a
Within
really
duplicates.
unique song title so that people can search.
You may have to come up with one of those weird spellings, like and call it Shades of Grey, but it's SHAYDES.
Yeah, DEZ.
And use the least popular way of spelling gray, which I believe is what GREY or something
got
like
some
that.
EY is the color, AY is the name.
I thought EY was Europe and AY was
No, usually EY is color and AY is a name.
interesting.
Yeah.
What did we do? E1? What did we do? E or A? What did we do?
You did E.
Okay.
You did E.
Look at that. He's answering questions for us.
Well, do you guys have a
Thank you.
website?
See, that's another thing, because the lack of consistency for us has been kind of a problem over the years. But again, we've been so much more just kind of on the ball, at least the last couple of months, and then into this new year, we do have a booking agent and whatnot. And one of the biggest things we need to do for her this year is get her a proper EPK, a website, someplace where there's a centralized link and they can go and visit all of our music.
Yeah,
because that's going to be the biggest thing is for some, especially people, you guys just hey, here's a link tree or whatever. And you can find all the music, all the information you guys need. Anybody wants to book us, all that kind of stuff. So,
And you can sell it. You can sell the music there
exactly.
too. And you get all the
time
profit.
This comes out, hopefully all this will be like figured out and it's not really a problem. But, you know, we do realize, again, that has been kind of an issue for us. And we're trying to correct, sort of remedy those.
Just change your name to the Oneaters.
Yeah. No, but really on a website, you say you're charging 99 cents for a song, you're going to get that 99 cents.
100%.
You know, you sell it on Apple, they're charging 99 cents. You're getting 1/10 of a cent. You know?
Right.
Right.
Sell direct.
So no website yet.
No website. Did we just learn that?
If people want to see you live, how are they going to find you?
We're looking at them right now.
Social media.
Yeah, it's
Social media?
mainly S.O.G on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
I think we're definitely more prominent on Instagram. It's kind of more like just more popular, I think, nowadays.
Yeah.
But again, as we get going, again, we're going to have more relevance on Facebook and then eventually website, Linktree, all that kind of stuff. So
I will tell
hate
you
to keep saying big things coming soon, but big things coming soon.
But I will tell you, as an old guy who still uses Facebook, Facebook is still the best platform for getting people to go to your shows.
Yeah.
You can't send out mass invites through Insta or anything like that.
It's also, I think, like our vibe and everything too would get across with a lot of people on Facebook too. I know there's like a generational gap too, but like I do think we are multi-generational. It's important for us to cross both of those.
It's something for everybody, every generation.
For sure.
And we actually have maybe we should, we're going to have to build up Facebook more because we actually have a Facebook page.
Yeah, we do. We have all the stuff.
We'll just have to show Facebook some love too.
Get all your friends and you can link them together nowadays. Get all your friends to like you on Facebook, and then you create the invite and send people out and get word out about your shows. It still is the best social media platform for doing that.
And
I will
again,
tell you.
what's nice now is there's 4 members. We were just talking about the other night. Before with just the 2 of them, it was a lot harder. But now there's 4 of us. I take a lot of the production, responsibility. He's got a lot of social media stuff.
Yeah,
he does a lot of writing and booking and whatnot. And then our drummer actually is great with cameras. He owns a camera company and everything like that. So he films our shows, takes photos, and does all that kind of stuff for us too. So
nice.
The thing with that though, like we're in the era though, like I've been thinking like that. Everybody has short attention span.
Oh yeah.
It's like because it's so oversaturated. Prime example. No, but like everybody, like you have to really do something so extravagant to capture people's attention because everything is so oversaturated.
Yeah.
So it's just like we all have the same type of mentality for this like concept. Like as long as what we're making is like fire and it's just having tension, and then the people who do, capture it, or whoever attention we capture, they like it, then that's good. But, of course, nothing wrong with going, big.
Right.
That's the goal too, of course. But yeah, I mean, that's what we make. That's why we have strong intention behind all the songs that we create. And make sure they really hit and get across, because so far it's been capturing some people's attention. So
you guys do TikTok?
We are talking about that.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, because TikTok.
Yeah.
Well, fellas.
Does that include me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
It does. You're a fellow.
Thank you.
All right. Yes. I think it's time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we've come to the end of our podcast.
Womp, womp,
Well,
womp.
we have to leave time because they're going to send us some kick-ass sound bites.
That's right. We have to have room for that.
We're going to see a picture of some cool shit.
Cool shit.
And we're going to
I would like to take the lyrics of cool shit and put it to the music of Cool Jerk.
You work on that.
I'll do that.
I'm going to be down drinking bourbon at Judges.
Okay. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for coming in, and the best of luck to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for having us.
Thanks again.
The Rock and Roll Chicago podcast is edited by Paul Martin. Theme song courtesy of M&R Rush. The Rock and Roll Chicago podcast does not own the rights to any of the music heard on the show. The music is used to promote the guests that are featured.
Rock and roll Chicago.